How's it going, everyone? About 2 days since I last spoke to you, I'm pretty sure. Just looking at the statistics here. Um, CTR or hasn't moved too much on the new ad. Cost per 1,000 impressions is about the same. The new ad did perform better with post-page engagements for about half the price. It got the same amount as post-page engagements. Relevancy score is both good. But still not going as good as what I would hope them to go. So I'm going to turn them both off. So turn them both off, and I'll be using this ad here because it was obviously a better ad because it got the better post-page engagements. And I'm just going to use that ad with different audiences. So I might even use that ad there with this audience and see how that goes. And then I'm going to try different audiences as well. What I was going to do was show you how to find audiences. You could run out of ideas pretty quickly. So when you're typing in stuff, I'll show you. We'll just duplicate this. If you're making ads, you go create, and when you're in the interest part, Gold Coast. For this part here, when you're typing in interest, you could run out of ideas pretty quickly. Like if you put, what do we have? Newborns, parents. I'm probably going to do this one again, but it's more of a demographics, not really an interest. But yeah, you can run out of ideas pretty quickly. Like you could do, like I did Huggies on the last one. Then you could go Club Huggies and look at suggestions, and Johnson's Baby. I think it's a powder or something. But you've got a few Fisher and Price. So there's heaps of ideas there. But if you get even like you run out of ideas there and you want to go into a little bit more detailed, you can go up here to 3 lines, go to All Tools, go to Audience Insights, and I'll just show you. This is what Audience Insights is. This just tells you just every sort of statistic you'd want to know about anyone, pretty much ever. So this is one I was filling out before. You come over here, just type in Gold Coast, the age group you want, the gender, blah blah blah, and then the interest in here. So I've got motherhood, parenting, newborn, and newborn baby, and then this tells us everything, all the people that fit into those interests, I suppose. This is all their statistics. 70% of them are women, obviously, so I've got women. This is their relationship statuses, education level. This is the jobs they've got. If you wanted to get, you wanted to mention something about the education system in one of your ads, or you'd probably go personal care and home services because it's the most popular. So you could mention something along their job titles in your ad, and then you can see what type of pages the people that fit into these categories like. So Busy with Bub, I'll see if I can target that one because that's at the highest, and it's down here again for page likes. And this is, actually, sorry, that's the their top interests. Like these will always change. These change depending on whatever you're targeting over here. It changes all the time. Sometimes it might be favorite sports channel if you're targeting men, age group, my age, blah blah blah. So this changes all the time for the top 10 categories, and then it just gives you what they are. So you could type in these. You could Busy with Bub. I'll type that in now and see if it comes up with anything. Being how small, how big was it? Ah, see, it's only a 5,000 page, 5,000 people group, so I doubt it's going to come up, but it might. What was it? Busy with Bub. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's going to come up. Likely to. It's crazy, the stuff. Parents with elderly school-aged children, close friends to people with birthdays in a week, close friends of women with a birthday of 0 to 7 days. It's crazy how detailed you can get. Like if you're selling, probably flowers is a good one, and you want to target. Look at that, close friends of women with a birthday. Like you could target people like that if you're selling, I don't know, perfume and stuff like that. It's crazy. Anniversary is another good one if you're targeting gifts and stuff. If you're selling gifts and stuff like that. Teenagers, preteens, it's endless. It's crazy. But busy with Bub's not going to come up. What's the next big one? Gold Coast Lost and Found Pets. Let's go. The Little Bliss events. What's that? We'll try that. No. See, these they're only small audiences. Usually, got to be a couple 100,000 for this to really work. But burger places, theatre, wedding planners. Oh, it's a wedding planning service. Dolls Parlour, that might come up. No. So it's just a matter of testing out what works. We could get rid of both these. Newborn. See what comes up with newborn. Gold Coast Mums Group, perfect. If that comes in, I doubt it would because it's only small. But if you wanted to, Gold Coast Mums Group. Definitely that's not it. What you could do is you just go on Gold Coast Mums Group. And then you could, the fuck just happened there? That's wicked. It's 1.5. What you do is you join that, you start talking to mums, and you got your foot in the door, and you wouldn't start just spamming them, but you'd add them as friends and then join in the conversation with other people, and eventually a service like my sister's is going to get brought up, and you just go from there. So and you wouldn't ever find that on something like this because it's not big enough. So audience insights a good one to go a little bit more detailed into. Gold Coast Mums and Bubs is another one. It's 5,000. Yeah, there's heaps. So that's another good way to find audiences. But for now, what was I going to do? I was going to do the other one. Do this one. Start setting on. This is annoying me. Oh, it's unpinned. Right. Because I've already got a post that's got good engagement on it, I'll show you what I did. I think I showed you last time, but I'll do it again. Going to the ad set level, to the ad level. This is the one I wanted here. So I want to use this post on a new ad because it's already got the likes and all that sort of stuff. So if I just ran the same copy with a new ad, all this reset. So I want to keep all that. So you just go there. Facebook post with comments, and it comes up like this. So yeah, I'm pretty sure I showed you last time, but just anyway. And then copy the last numbers. Where are we? And just type them in here. That should be pretty much it. Always make sure your pixel's on, or you just waste the money otherwise. Let's try that. So that'll be the first one we're going to run. And then I might do, might just go the next age bracket up, 1 to 2 years, and just see what sort of response we get from that. Right, because this hasn't approved yet and it's got no statistics or anything, it's good to duplicate it this way. And all we'll change is the 1 to 2 years. Parents with preschoolers. Yeah, we want that one. Start at that one. Everything else stays the same. So for this, even though in the ad we did write something about a baby being 3 months old and having trouble sleeping, like when you're targeting an audience, you sort of want to talk to that audience. So you wouldn't talk to a mum with kids that are 6 and 7 and talk about how your 3-month-old toddler is having trouble sleeping. It just doesn't, it just wouldn't work. So 1 and 2 is still not too far off the mark anyway. So once we start getting up a bit older, then we'll change the ad around a little bit to suit that audience. But this would be fine for now. So confirm that. These will both be live tomorrow morning. And that's pretty much it for this video, guys. We'll see how these ones go. This is still, there's no website attached to this. It's still just asking for people to write book call in the comments. Since we started, there's been 4 people that have commented book call. I think my sister might have only just spoken to 2 of them. I'd have to double check, but she has tried to call all of them, but only 2 have picked up so far. So it's just a matter of it's a bit of a hard one with this one because you don't want to call people too much because you're actually helping them. You don't want to seem too desperate. You sort of want to put off more of an expert, sort of an authority figure type. I don't know what you'd say. You want to be more of an authority figure where you don't want to act like you're sitting around, got plenty of time to kill, and oh yeah, you just call me whenever it is. I'll just call you whenever you're free and stuff like that. You want to know my time's busy. I'll call you now. if you're not busy then, I mean, if you don't pick up then, well, you're gonna have to wait till I get another second. You don't want people just using you and stuff like that. So, it's these are just it's just a tough one for this. So, while we haven't even got the websites and that built yet, so it's not too official yet. But this is really just gaining a bit of interest and see where we can tweak some ads and make the ad better and stuff before we go live with the website. But that's it for this one, guys. I'll come back in a couple of days and see how these are going. So that got scheduled already. It's all pretty quickly. So unless it's probably already gone into the pre-approval mode. So usually what happens at about $50 as long as you don't have any errors and stuff like that. So this is it for now. I will come back in a couple of days and see how it's tracking. Thanks, guys.